Here we have the Ruger SR9c. The lock, magazine loader, extra floor plate. Well, one thing Ruger really did right on this one, it comes with two magazines. It's got the compact one with the, it's got a nice little grip here. This one holds 10 rounds. Then we got this one here. This is the full-size magazine. This one here holds 17 rounds. I've talked many times about how I don't like it when manufacturers only give you one magazine. I feel kind of like they're giving you an incomplete handgun, but in this instance, Ruger did it right. They gave us two. Here's the 9mm round that it shoots. I'm sure you are all familiar with that. I have on this one Crimson Trace laser here. It's my first one I've ever owned. I have shot a handgun. I had a laser mounted on one of my other handguns for a while, but it was a very cheap laser and didn't last very long. So this is the first one I've mounted. First good one I've mounted, and the first Crimson Trace. And I really like it. It's a nice laser. As for the handgun, it is the length is 6.85 inches. The height, with I guess with the standard magazine, or maybe without the magazine, not sure, 4.61 inches. The standard magazine, the grip is probably not going to add a lot to that, so it's probably with the magazine, it's probably about the same. Then the width is 1.27 inches. The barrel itself is 3.5 inches long, and the handgun without a magazine weighs 23.4 ounces. The grip is glass-filled nylon. The slide is stainless steel with a Nitrodox Pro black finish. Has a three-dot adjustable sights. Back is adjustable for windage and elevation, and the front is adjustable for windage. The front sight has been raked forward, so when you pull it out of your holster or whatever, it won't snag. Very nice feature there. The front of the grip here has slide grooves on there. Let's see here, the ambidextrous, the safety and magazine release are both ambidextrous. Here's the safety. Here's the magazine release. Push it in either way. It has a accessory rail and a reversible back strap. So let's take this apart. It's pretty straightforward taking it apart. We're gonna first off save the weapon. You know, I'm still not used. One thing you always see me fumble with. I'm so used to the Beretta 92 FS. I'm not used to handguns that have the safety located on the grip as compared to on the slide. So, and I'm good with it either way. I'm just not used to it. So a lot of times you'll see me go to pull the slide back and it won't go, but that's why I'm doing it. I'm not quite used to that. So to take it apart, you're going to lock the slide to the rear. I actually think that's kind of cool. A lot of handguns, you just pull it back about like 1/4 of an inch. So you got to kind of fumble around with it doing that. I like the fact to take this down, you actually lock it to the rear. So you lock it to the rear, then you want to press this button in. And I forgot to leave myself a tool here. So push it in, pull it out. It's kind of a unique pin there. And then on the inside, and you want to be careful when you do this, because if the slide were to slam home on your finger, this would really hurt. So you can either use something to press it down or use your finger. But there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, and I don't recall what it's called. But you want to, there's a little lever there, and you want to flick that forward. It's kind of forward and down. And you just ease the slide forward. There's the guts of it. A self-contained spring. the barrel. 3.5 inches long. Today I fired about 200 rounds from it this morning. Didn't have any problems at all with it. And to put it back together, opposite procedure. You want to make sure that that's down. Slide it in and lock it to the rear. Once again, the locking of the rear is kind of nice. Stick the pin in. You're going to pull that little lever back up. And that's it. I really like the takedown with the slide lock to the rear. I remember back my 1911 and some of the other handguns kind of fumbling around, trying to get the pin in there, get everything lined up just right. I like the fact you lock it to the rear, it fits in, very simple. I think that's pretty cool. To be honest, I don't know if there's any other handguns out there that do that, but I like the fact that this one is like that. I think that's pretty cool. In all, I really like this handgun. It's very smooth shooting. Has a great trigger on it. It has a Glock style trigger, the little safety there. It's kind of an added safety. It's probably not necessary, but that's fine. It's got a nice clean break to the trigger, which I like. So if they're going to add the safety but at least give us a good clean break, I'm fine with that. On the LC9, you know, I commented how it's got a very long trigger pull, so I'll take the short trigger pull, and this trigger here is one of the nicest triggers I've pulled in an out of the box handgun. So I'll take the added safety any day with a nice trigger as compared to a long trigger without the little safety here. So Ruger really got it right with this. This is a very nice shooting handgun. So as always, if you have any questions, give me a comment or send me a personal message. Either way, Semper Fi.